Calling all travelers.
Welcome to space.
No, Mom, you can't pause this game. Pause this game. Ah!
Intergalactic jumbgraphic.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy Jumby, back again to log some more creatures in the star system of Jimbo Tell. Where we last left off, we had explored the lush green valleys of Abalot Jumbalia, a paradise planet with small population of gentle herbivore creatures. But now we make our way sub-orbit to the local moon that I've dubbed Sunday Best. Sunday Best is a small desert moon, all full of cacti and sand. The biodiversity on this moon is actually pretty dang diverse, and the weather can be just as dangerous. I've brought along a personal exocraft to keep us safe from the harsh sandstorms. And I named him Viento. Not long after arriving, we come across our first new friend, the Sahara Dorfus. But wait, what the literal frick? That face, that name, it's all too familiar. Bro looks just like the Dorfus ugliosis. While they vary quite a bit in personality and physical features, the similarities are obvious enough to lead me to believe they must share some sort of common ancestor. While it seems unlikely that that could happen between planets, it's possible that these guys were actually seeded by another intelligent life form. I mean, I've brought along plenty of little guys to different planets with me. And that could definitely create two distinct Dorfus for us to study. The Sahara Dorfus is covered in a thick coat of fur, which helps it maintain its temperature while living in the desert environment. Much to my chagrin, they have all these big nasty bulbous growths on them, and they actually, I think they glow at night, like some sort of bioluminescent organ. Maybe used in like displays or communication. This herb is pretty brave too, but the Sahara Dorfus lives most of its life in a constant state of nervous excitement, ready to flee at the sight of any danger. Their unending hunger is only sated by the chunky, juicy, tasty, fleshy roots of the mordite plants that grow around the barren plains here. Additional observations state that the Sahara Dorfus will actually hunt down sentinels in their territory. That's crazy. It seems maybe they know something the other animals here don't. We now move on from this little herd of guys and stumble across something very rare. A single, beautiful, majestic trundlebuck grazes nearby. The trundlebucks don't seem to have any sexual dimorphism, as both binary of the species sport big, proud antlers. Now that's a rack to write home about.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, unlike most of the critters we've recently logged, these guys are really brave. She didn't seem to pay any mind to me approaching her. I suspect this is because the trundlebucks settle in a very specific spot early in their lives, and they basically never leave it. I do have a theory, though, that they may only venture out to find a mate, and then swiftly return home to be by themselves again. You'll never see two trundlebucks in the same space, they always say. Even when facing starvation, they do all they can to avoid straying into unknown territory. But their diet can be a plague upon stranded adventurers, as they feast upon dehydrogen crystals. Their highly reactive saliva dissolves the crystals without even the need to chew. I'm very fond of this one here, and I actually named her Tiffany. I left her there to continue her natural life, though, as I didn't feel good about removing her from the territory she so rightfully protects. One day, Tiffany, I hope that we meet again. It doesn't take us long before we stumble upon a magnificent sight. A very large herd of Tapiridae spinosus. We'll just call them tappies for short, though. But the tappies measure up to 12 feet in height, and they have a strange set of limbs like none I've seen before. Their gaits are clumsy and drunken, and they have cloved hooves on their back legs. Their front Their front body part appendages have large 3-digit hands. And despite having opposable digits, it seems that Tapiridae spinosus are entirely quadrupedal. I tried to get close, but They smell. They stink really bad. And these little freaks stink for a reason. The tappies have highly evolved, specialized sense organs that allow them to dig through the fecal deposits of other creatures, sniffing out and consuming the nutrients from within. That's right, these chodes live off of other people's dukes. Bro's over here with a chocolate mustache wondering why they won't let him into the space target. Once my eyebrows began to burn off, I decided it was time to get out of there. And so I hopped back in Viento and began the final leg of our hunt on Sunday Best. The last stop was our most difficult to nail down. I'm talking about the small but sturdy, horned mandrak. I saw a few of these while cataloging the previous animals and honestly thought I'd managed to stay near one, but as soon as I actually started to look for him,
He vanished.
100 years passed, and I finally found another one. The horned mandraks have adapted to the frequent temperature swings of Sunday Best. Without any fur, it seems that they've developed some sort of biological way to regulate and control their own body heat, allowing them to thrive comfortably among the cacti. Gentle and friendly, the mandrak is always happy to interact with other beings. They don't seem to be very intelligent, but their powerful horns and crested shoulders make them quite the sight to see. The most interesting aspect of them, however, is the ultrasonic roar they've apparently developed. As a defense mechanism, mandraks will let out a blood-curdling shout at anything they deem to be a threat, which apparently is just about everything, even cactuses. Yeah. It's actually physically strong enough to break glass and shatter the bones of potential enemies. And with that, I bid farewell to Tiffany, the poo-eating tappies, the Dorfus of the desert, and the ultrasonic mandraks. Our next quest will take us to the musky, stinky swamps of Morass Lee. Hey, comment down below name suggestions and I'll use them when I find new discoveries in the future. And if you made it this far into the video, I just want to thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what we did today, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Jumby. Okay, thanks, bye!